No, I'm joking.
Could you repeat that?
Yeah, could you repeat that? How was the new year? How was 2024, Gorak?
Did you say 2024? You said New
Fucking
Year's is
over it.
overrated? It's overrated?
Yep.
I mean, I never
Yeah,
understood.
I think it is.
I never understood. By the way, welcome everyone. We're live.
Yeah.
New Year's is kind of weird though. Like if you think about it, if you get down to the real nitty gritty, we have New Year's on what? December 31st, of course, the end of the year.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year is on February. Like it's in February. What the fuck? And I did a little research on why. And I think the Chinese have it right. I think the Chinese have this shit right. Let me check the chat real quick. We got somebody in there. What is up, WTHC TV? Go check out WTHC Radio and WTHC TV. They're doing big things over there. And we also have a morning show, which we're changing the name. I can't really tell you guys what it is yet, but it might not even be a morning show anymore. I don't know what we're doing. But what is up? Fucking I love that woman. Fucking love you, dear. I need another mug, by the way. But anyway, Chinese New Year is February, right? And here's why. I think they have it right. I think we should celebrate New Year's later. I think we should lengthen our months or whatever, because the reason why they celebrate it later is because it's after winter solstice. It is the second new moon after winter solstice. So it's bringing in the new year. It makes more sense.
That makes sense, yeah.
It's the end of the last season. I'm a hot mess over here. I keep lagging and shit. But anyway.
Yeah, the sound went for a minute then.
This microphone's trash. I need a.
Yeah, I stole your internet. Sorry, bro.
You're good, but that makes more sense though, having it when the year's over, because that's the end of that fucking season.
Yeah.
Like it don't. When you really look at it, it doesn't make sense. Good morning, Bob. Welcome in, Chris. I am so thankful that we have been gone. I have a Harry Fanny mug. I'll take one. I have a Harry Fanny, but I find it interesting and great that we have been gone for months, and you people are still in the crowd. And
it's everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat today.
We have Amy Bruce.
Yeah.
We have our dear friend Miss Bash, the Bashir herself. I fucking love her. I'm like, she's
Hi, Bash.
I don't know if she still works at the funeral home or not. Didn't she work at like a funeral or a gravesite or some shit?
I don't know.
Because I remember
a fun job.
Because I remember she used to like sit in her car and shit. That'd be an interesting job.
Yeah.
Like your clients don't talk back, you know what I mean?
I did think about doing something like that years ago.
Yeah.
I have a fucking friend. She works amongst the dead. Like she does the what do they call that? The person that like cuts open the bodies and shit and all that.
Pathology technician.
That sounds about right.
Autopsy,
yeah, those kind of people.
Yeah.
Well, no, she doesn't do that. She just gets them ready to be like in the casket.
The embalmer.
Yeah, the embalmer.
Yeah.
Oh, she locked graveyards up. Like she kept them secure as fuck, boy. Now, people are probably wondering. We've been gone for a little while. So, what's the game plan going forward? My game plan is I would like to bring Pink Sock back.
Yeah.
And my idea for Pink Sock, and I know a lot of people have been asking me, when are you bringing it back? What is going on? I'd like for it to be a weekend show. I would like for it to
Could work.
become a weekend show. With the type of content we put out, we are kind of more adult oriented in a way, especially with a name like Pink Sock. I would like to keep with the same time area, but I know that it's hard for Gorak because it's early morning. So I was thinking about either making it earlier or later in the day. But it'd be complicated for us to do it live because of our schedules.
It's a weekend, yeah.
So we'll figure it out. But what have you guys been up to, and what was your favorite episode we did this year?
Oh, there was
Eric Dover.
That was a good one, yeah. That was a really lucky one. That
Eric Dover. If you guys
very quickly.
If you guys are not familiar with Eric Dover's work, I don't know where you live, under a rock or some shit, but Eric Dover played guitar for Alice Cooper for many years. He also did he play guitar for Slash's Snake Pit?
He did, yeah. I can't remember what album it was, but
it was the one that Ryan wasn't on.
Wow.
I believe he also sung on that album too.
Maybe.
I think it was their first album. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, is it? Or is it the other one?
Yeah. It sounds very familiar. That.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, maybe. It might be that one.
Because Slash and Snake Pit had 2 albums, but I think it's 5 o'clock somewhere was the one Ryan was on and not Eric. Because I remember, I don't know. I remember the 5th of September.
Yeah. I remembered it all when I was doing the research for the episode, and I've forgotten again. Sorry.
Eric Dover was a good one.
It was about 6 months ago, I think.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite interviews this year, honestly. One of my favorite. We've interviewed a lot of great people.
Another one that I liked as well, but I wasn't involved in the episode, but I watched it the whole way through afterwards, was heavy metal hippie music. That was a really good one.
I love that woman. She is amazing.
That was good. Yeah,
it was really interesting to listen to.
Yeah. I also really liked our interview with Eek Coffee.
Yes, the one with Eat Coffee. That was lovely, that one.
She's an incredible human being, and I would love to have her back on.
Lovely. Yeah, I wasn't involved with that one, but I watched that.
She is the shit. Like,
it's funny though.
What's funny?
Well, it's kind of funny though how we had it we had it on Pink Sock, and then I pinched her from yours to mine.
Bro, that's what this is all about. This is what I want people to understand.
I had her on.
Oh, that's all part of it, isn't it? Podcasting.
Yeah.
This is what I want people to understand. This is a little PSA.
Yeah.
If you are a friend of mine or somebody whom I'm associated with, and you have a podcast or whatever, it don't even have to be a podcast, it can be whatever, any type of entertainment. Just because we're doing it too doesn't mean we're a competition. Just because I'm doing my own thing doesn't mean we're competition. I view everyone as equals, and I will gladly help any of my friends out. Gorak over here has been my co-host for the better part of 3 years? I think he froze.
3.5, I think.
3.5.
About 3.5. Hi, Kay. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, Tina, as well. You was froze. You're back. You're back now. Gorak has been my co-host for 3.5 years, and the point I'm trying to say here is this man came to me, and he was like, dude, I want to do my own thing. He didn't say he didn't want to do Pink Sock anymore. He just said he wanted to do his own thing, his own identity. And I respected that. And everyone should be that way. Not only did I respect that, but I am willing to help him find guests or share guests, because that is what this shit is all about. This is the entertainment industry. We all need to try to make it.
Exactly.
Not fucking, oh, you're leaving my podcast. Fucking go fuck yourself. No, that's not how that works, man. And that's not how I'll ever view this shit. We are not competition. If anything, man, you do a better job than I do. God damn.
I do all right. I've only done 12 episodes within 2 months. But,
You're amazing.
I had Mark Jabrino. I had Mark Jabrino on my show, and he was saying that majority of new podcasters will stop after 7 episodes.
Yep. And I believe you are at how many?
12, 11. I finished at 11, but yeah.
And I believe if I'm not mistaken, Pink Sock is at, and this is me rounding up or rounding down. We've been doing it for 4 years now.
Wow.
An episode a week. That would be approximately, I'd say 500 episodes, maybe.
It's pretty good for like 3 or 4 years.
And I
Does that include reacts?
That does not include reacts. That's just pure Pink Sock episodes.
I don't think we've missed many weeks really of it.
I had COVID and we continued it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah. Was that last year?
That was last year. That was last year.
Yeah.
And honestly, and yes, Kay, you're correct. Never competition, always collaboration. Thank you, Facebook users. I don't know why, but this is what we see in the chat. So if you could like do a little dash with your name next to it when you comment, so we know who you are. I don't know why, but Facebook does that for certain. I think it might be my private page. It does it too.
Maybe, yeah.
It might do, yeah.
But what I was getting at is, yes, we never really took much of a break. So people are wondering, why did Pink Sock take a several-month break? Well, what you guys probably already understand and know, and because you guys are very understanding, because you're all still here, and I fucking appreciate and I love that. We needed a break. Gorak has Goals Gone Wild. I've got WTHC radio that I do. I've got stand-up comedy that I do. I've got all this stuff, getting my name out there, helping people. I just needed a break. And I chose Pink Sock because I knew that if we took a short break, it wouldn't die.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get rid of a new project that I know I wouldn't jump back into.
Yeah. I have laundry to do.
You had 2 months worth of fucking laundry to do?
Yeah, I was busy and cooking and...
I'm sorry, Naomi. I shipped it all the way to your fucking place.
Oh, that's why I ended up with so much, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I didn't have time for Pink Sock then.
That was your Christmas and birthday present. Sorry.
Oh, thank you. You're so kind.
Naomi, I'm like, we took a 2-month break because Gorak has a podcast. I have a podcast. Naomi's like, fuck, I have laundry to do. Like,
yeah. She had 2 months.
Something that I did in the 2 months. That was.
She had 2 months worth of laundry that wasn't washed during the Pink Sock.
Didn't have time for anything.
You can wash your clothes still and do this. God damn, girl. I
didn't blame you, man. But like, here's a question for you guys. Like, obviously, 2023 it's finished for me now. Thank fuck. How's 2023 been for you guys?
2023 for me has been a roller coaster, if we're going to be brutally honest. It's had its ups, it's had its downs, of course. But overall, I absolutely would not change anything because it shaped me into the person that I am.
I was going to say the same thing about mine. It's had its ups and downs, but yeah, I wouldn't change anything.
I came out of my shell and I did comedy for the first time professionally 3 times. I went to a festival recently and met some amazing people, and now I'm part of a great radio station. I'm doing this. I'm doing a lot, and I'm very thankful. And yeah, I've been dealing with mental health struggles here and there, and I've had a lot of bad happen this year. But there's also been a lot of good, and that's life. Life's a fucking roller coaster. Just hang on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bumpy.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just you got to take it one day at a time.
Yeah.
No, I know. I'm not one for New Year's resolutions because it's just another day.
I think it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
To be
But
honest.
I do. By the way, I have a couple more shout outs. I'd like to shout out Glitch. You're amazing, sweetheart. Keep up what you're doing. Danny, fucking love you, dear. Southern Star Productions. I fucking love that man. He is hilarious. I love talking to him. And Facebook users, I don't know why still it's doing it. You're looking great. I think that's for you, Gorak. I don't know who it's from. I don't know. It just says Facebook user. It just says you were looking great. It can't be about me. I look like fucking garbage. It's got to be about you.
Same. I just woke up and it's like almost 2:30 in the morning here.
Bro, you are sexy. You have bedhead.
You never know.
You have
I
bedhead.
I haven't aged a bit.
So I do have not New Year's resolutions, but I have plans in the making, is what I should say. Things that I plan on actually doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you guys have planned. I'll let you guys talk next. But I'm going to start focusing on me more. It's going to seem selfish, and I don't mean it that way. But the true friends and shit will understand. I need to start taking myself seriously as a business and start actually focusing on my mental health as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing myself thin. So in the next coming months, I'm going to more than likely turn myself into an LLC and make Pink Sock kind of a business. I'm not going to make money off of it right away, if at all, but at least we will be protected and it will be a business and not just a hobby.
Yeah.
And I plan on helping others succeed as well. Like I have been. Just because I'm turning myself into an LLC don't mean I'm leaving anybody. I'm going to be doing the same shit that I'm doing now, except any profits I make doing comedy is going to the LLC and not me personally, which means I still have to do my job. I still have to work a full-time job until I can afford to pay myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which would be the game plan, 50-50. Whatever Mike Usenick LLC makes, I get 50% of it, and the rest goes to that, or even less than that, maybe 30, depending on how much I make. So that I can start paying the people that help me as well.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm still going to continue doing. And Pink Sock is going to more than likely be put on not just one, but probably multiple different platforms amongst different collaboration efforts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know the folks of WTHC Radio want us on there, so we're going to be on there. I've got a couple other friends that want me streaming on their platforms as well. And I mean, I'm just going to collaborate with everyone that I can, that I trust and know that believe in what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's kind of also the point. No competition. Everyone can get a piece of this. I'm a whore. Look at it, guys. You can for $9.99 a month. I don't know. I'm fucking. But
I have glitter.
so I recently for Christmas, my crazy ass, and Matt Cooper. Shout out to Matt Cooper. Go check out Dabbing with Dad.
I loved the gingerbread house.
Yeah, that was cool.
that is what I was getting at. Gingerbread Trap House. We didn't win. No hard feelings. The guy that actually won, he had a full
amazing.
He had a full dab rig.
Wow.
And his was more smokable, which was the point. Ours had more depth to it, like more shit going on. So yes,
Yeah.
my hat's off to him. His was a lot better smokable. But we had a fucking OD'd man on the lawn with a boner and a condom on his dick.
Brilliant.
We had a car that was on blocks. We had a cop car on the lawn.
Yeah, the details on it, loved it.
We had graffiti all over the son of a bitch. It said like Santa sucks, and it had an anarchy symbol, and on the back it said gingerbread Crips, and
Yeah.
and you could smoke out of it, man.
Yeah.
Do I get mates rates? What is mates rates? Oh, to see my woolly mammoth chest. Yeah, you do. Instead of $9.99, you get 3 easy payments of $2.99. Act now. I always thought that was fucking weird with infomercials, bro. Where they were like,
you'll be good doing you'll be good doing like voiceovers for commercials.
Thanks, bro. I was thinking about doing that. Like for instance, like the old school infomercials, they would say some off the wall shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're like, instead of paying $80, actually, let me do the voice. Most products of this style cost $80, but act now, and for 4 easy payments of $20.99, it can be yours now. And then you're like doing the math, and you're like, the math ain't mathin'. You ain't saving shit.
Yeah.
Buy one for the price of 2.
Yeah, like what the hell? And then they do that one infomercial like, you can't find this anywhere, and then you go on asseenontv.com and you can buy it. And you're like, what the fuck is that? So, going into 2024, what do you guys want? Like, what do you guys want to achieve? What are your goals? What are your aspirations, your resolutions, if you will, your goals? Your goals. We all have to have goals.
What do I want?
New year or not, we need goals. So what are our goals?
Whoa.
Personal, pink sock, goals gone wild. I don't give a fuck. What is your personal goals?
Well, mine is to do more outdoor stuff, like more hiking, get into outdoor rock climbing, thinking about going back into powerlifting again and do another powerlifting comp while I'm, still young-ish, because I'm 40 in 2 years, and keep doing what I do, keep the Girls Gone Wild podcast going. I have reached out to a couple of people. Most of them said yes. Most of them liked my comment. Yeah.
Like, that's a good goal, and you're not at the end of your life, bro. Like, you're hitting 40, man. That's like, that's midlife, I guess, depending on how long you live. I mean, I'm American, so like midlife is 16. I'm just kidding.
Then who are you then?
I'm senior citizen by American standards.
Yeah. But yeah. In a way, I'm kind of glad that 23 is over, to be honest. I've been through a lot of shit in the past couple of months, which I probably won't talk about, but like...
Oh, you're good, man. I've been through some shit, too, that I won't talk about, so all respect, but the thing is, Greg, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I know you and I were talking about this before, but like...
Not public, though.
Personal stuff.
No, public. But if you ever need anything, Greg, don't be afraid to reach out. I know we're both busy dudes, but I'm here for you, man.
Although 2023 has been good because I started a podcast.
Yeah, dude.
I got more tattoos. And went and saw Ghost Live. So there you go.
Damn, man. I got to see Alice. I got to see Alice again somewhat recently, so that's good. I'm very proud of you on the podcast, Greg, because when I first met this man right here, let me see this beautiful specimen. Let's look at him. This man right here. when I first met him and I asked him to be a part of this podcast, he said something along the lines of I might piss myself, but I'll do it. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what he said. But he said he'd do it, but it was a crazy growth over these last few years. If you watch that first video, and he's like, "Take me off the screen." I don't know. Like I had him up trying to do the introductions. Nope. And now look at him. He's a bumbling mess on Goals Gone Wild. I'm just kidding. Have you seen the bloopers, Naomi, of his show?
That's
I've seen
hilarious.
some of them. Yeah,
it's hilarious. It's like, welcome to Pink's Off. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it. Yeah. I saw that one.
I've done it twice. I did it with
Brilliant.
I think I did it with Corey Thomas, and I did it with Frank and Jan. And my brain just like, what the fuck did I just say?
So
like, yeah.
But you've been doing this for so long that
it's like,
well,
it's just become
it's a conversation. It's not.
It is, and that's how I'm doing it with mine as well, because I'm picking up from tips from learning from here.
Yeah.
And the people that I had on, and we talk after the show, and like I said to Corey Thomas from Valkyrie AD that I had on my show twice, I said to him at the end, and I'm like, I think we hit a new record of this, and that's what he meant. I think we hit almost 2 hours and shit, because I don't look at the time, we just talk, and he loved coming on because we do talk about his career and some stuff, but we just have conversations.
The thing is these people get asked those questions all the time. So you got to make the conversation fun, because they're just people like you and me, bro. Like, we are all humans. We want to have a real interaction. And that's
my favorite. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, I was gonna say that probably like my favorite guest that I had on was Ace Johnson from LA Guns.
My favorite guest of all time, I can't really pinpoint, but I'm going to try. And this is going to be a hard one for me to talk about in a way, because this person I was supposed to do a show with, I was supposed to get my passport and go and do a show with, but unfortunately they are no longer with us. Lynn Ruth Miller.
Yes. Yep.
She was my favorite guest. She's my favorite guest of all time. We did not always agree, like when it was on the podcast, we did not necessarily agree 100% on like what comedy is, because she didn't like the roast style or like hating on people, which I respected. I like roast comedy, but it's only cool when everybody is involved and finds it funny. It's not cool when it's harmful. So I agreed with her on that. But Lynn was such a sweetheart. And I don't know why the universe blessed us with being her last interview.
Yeah.
But I am very blessed to have met her. And for those of you in the audience that have no idea, hold on. There are different people showing up in the chat when I switched to this one. I don't know who, for some reason, some Facebook users are telling me who they are and other ones are not. I think it's because you're on my public or private page, but I don't know. But what is crazy is, to me, is like with Lynn, she was youthful as fuck. Like, she was 90 something, but this woman started comedy. And for those that don't know, Lynn Ruth Miller was the world's oldest touring stand-up comedian at the time of her passing. She was still active.
She was, she was still going,
And what is up, Kelly? Go check out Kelly. She is amazing. Her nickname is Curly Kel. She's over in WTHC Radio. And also check out my friend Glitch. She's also amazing. Okay. So Glitch is on 2 different platforms. I can't tell because it says Facebook user for a lot of different people. But what's crazy about Lynn is like she started late. So like it's inspirational because it's never too fucking late to chase your goddamn dreams. What is that?
No, it never is.
This woman never wanted to be a comedian from my understanding. And her husband died, and she's like, fuck, I'm going to chase this dream I never realized I had. And she became a stand-up comedian. And she was goddamn funny. Like, my favorite joke of hers was, the best thing about dating at my age is I don't have to meet their parents. Like, that's so fucking hilarious.
I like that though.
That's funny.
Like I died laughing. Now, I think going forward, we should interview, like we have been, musicians, but we should also interview like up and coming comedians and shit, and like people like that. But it don't just have to be an interview, because us three together are fucking is amazing too. But like I love what we have going. Now, I don't know if people realize this or not. This wasn't this year, but it's another episode that I really loved, and I wish we could have talked to him again. Is Steve Brown. He did stay in touch after that show, and his death was very out of nowhere. It was left field. That was another one. We was his last interview. And he was the producer of Wham's first album. Great dude. And I'm very blessed to have had him on. I'm very blessed to have also had what's her name? The woman that he was partnered with. I'm awful. Michelle Titan.
Yeah.
She was fucking awesome. And I do apologize if you were on the show and I forget your name, but I remember it later. It is nothing personal. I meet like thousands of people a week. So me remembering a name is tough sometimes.
I'm not good with remembering names either. I had to think as well.
Another interview I loved was Jeff.
Yes.
Uncle Jeff. Yeah.
Tower Stories. Yeah.
I love Tower Stories, but I also love the other Jeff, the dude that fucking, I forget his last name, but the dude that was performing live and shit his pants.
Oh, yes.
Jeff, he looked like the younger version of Zach Wilde.
Yes, he was amazing. He was a great interview. I stay in touch with him every so often. It's just I'm awful with fucking names.
Yeah. But I love the Michelle Titan episode. So I think that was my favorite of all time.
That's one of my favorite because we actually went really deep. Like we get fucked up on the show because of the name. That's kind of draws you in. We talk very dark topics. We talk very like edgy shit. But that was a very mental health based episode.
Yeah.
And we dove into that, and I loved it because that woman does so much for women's mental health, but I kind of wish she'd do more for men's as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Because nothing against her, and she does do shit for men's mental health, but I wish we had more people that did stuff for men's mental health, because men don't have a whole lot of mental awareness and shit. For years, we've been told to man up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
So I would like to. There is a comment in the chat, and I'm not the type of person to ignore comments, but I'm also not the type of person to prematurely say anything. But I am going to address the elephant in the room. If you will. My friend Glitch posted in the chat that we should have our goal on Pink Sock Podcast coming into the new year should be, let me find it, right here. All right. A goal of yours, Usenick, should be to get the Weasel on a couple of your shows. Now I'm not going to say who the Weasel is. People who are comedy fans know who the Weasel is. That is a goal of mine, to get him on the show, but not just him. I want to get other comedians, funny people that can actually keep up with Gorak saying cunt all the time, and because he's Australian, it happens. It's like Tourette's, and me just being me. And I would also like a lot of those comedians and a lot of those funny people to also join me on WTHC with the hippie, because the way me and him banter and the way me and Gorak banter are two very different types of banter. I get edgy on here, but we get really edgy over there. And I'm not saying it's because Gorak can't get edgy. It's because we get very serious sometimes too. Because look at that face. When you look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's Filipino cousin, you're Gorak, if I was gay, you'd be the man for me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not.
Fuck, now I'm gonna have a lineup. No, I'm joking.
Michael Gallagher, go check him out. Michael's Outdoors podcast. He's actually live right now on the radio. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's playing music for our friend Silent. Somebody, his name is also Big Silent Mike. So go check him out.
But going back to mine,
Go ahead,
having Ace Von Johnson on as I think it was my guest, my third guest, I think it was. Yeah, because you were my first, and then it was Zach my second, and Ace was my third.
Yeah, I didn't get any sloppy seconds. I was the first, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was last minute. That was very last minute as well.
Yeah, it was. I appreciate that.
20 minutes later. Ace Von Johnson was cool because like I would just ask him a question and his answers will be so fucking long. I can just sit back and just like listen to everything what he's saying for like 15 minutes or whatever.
Well, you're actually technically my second podcast appearance I've ever done that wasn't my own.
Although I almost said welcome to Pink Sock when you're.
It happens, man, because that's what you're used to. But
yeah,
like,
it's a real team with Pink Sock. So yeah,
dude, look who's in the chat.
Yeah,
an OG follower.
Oh yeah,
Anders has been. There is like maybe 5 people that I can name, maybe closer to 10, that has been following Pink Sock since day one. Or damn near day one. Not completely day one, but damn near day one.
Think of a few followers from the beginning, yeah.
I
was one of them.
Yeah, we got Anders, we got Bash, we got fucking
Anders, Bash, Danny.
Ryan. He's not in the chat. He's not in the chat. I don't even think he listens to us all the time. But he has been supporting.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him. But he has been a supporter of mine for the last maybe 6-7 years since I met him. And I'm not saying me and him are like best friends. I don't talk to him on the phone all the time. But when we do see each other, he's like, dude, I've been keeping up with you. You're doing comedy. Keep it up. Like, it's a great confidence boost. So shout out to him.
That's really good.
It is. Shout out to Anders. Shout out to anyone that's listening. You don't even have to be in the comments. I appreciate you fucking being
a first-time listener, and shout out to people who are just joining.
Yeah.
Isn't it really cool that when you have guests on, and then after you chat with them, you add them, and they follow you back on social media, and they're like your friend now.
Yeah, that is why I do this. I honestly. I didn't start this to do interviews to begin with. People started approaching me. And I decided that I don't want to be like, I know there's a lot of podcasts like us that like are just conversational, but like, I didn't want to be your talk show or your fucking interview kind of guy. I want to be kind of like, I don't like comparing myself to anyone.
Yeah.
But I am more like along the lines of like Howard Stern, Joe Rogan kind of like talk. I want to get to know you. I'm having you on as a hangout, not as like an interview. I want to get to know you and be friends with you.
That's the same with mine, even though most of them I've known for a while. But like after when I interviewed Ace Von Johnson, and we were hanging out backstage, and I was like, dude, thanks for coming on. Like, I just wanted to do is just just like a little hangout thing, and he appreciated it, and he said it was different for him.
Bye,
All right,
See you, bro. Happy New Year.
Have a good New Year's, brother.
Happy New Year to everybody.
And I said to him, like, dude, let's keep in touch. You can just follow me on my personal Instagram page, and then we'll just keep in touch. We just chat, and then so I could just say like Ace Von Johnson's like my friend now.
See, it's hard to keep up with a lot of these people because they're so busy.
Yeah, but I messaged him last night or whatever for me last night. I just said to him like, bro, Happy New Year. Thank you for your friendship this year. I appreciate it, and have a good gig because he's playing a New Year's show with LA
awesome.
Guns.
That is
and he
amazing.
liked it. During Christmas and Halloween, we would just send each other's texts on Instagram, wishing each other, Happy Halloween and Merry Christmas and all that stuff. He's a cool dude. Much respect for that guy.
I had a moment recently. We're cool. It wasn't anything crazy, but like my anxiety told me I'm an asshole. Sorry, Ryan. I approached Ryan to do that video to wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, after I sent that and he sent the video, I realized that I'd asked this poor man for a birthday message for you on his birthday. without wishing him a happy birthday.
You owe him a cake.
I owe him a kiss.
I gotta tell you though, I was pretty happy with that video because he wasn't fucking asleep, but his head looked like shit in that video. I
have to say something, and I love you, Ryan. I know you're probably listening to this. I love the fuck out of you, and Ryan's one of those people that you can roast the fuck out of, and they don't care. I love when we ask Ryan for a video because it's gotten to the point of the friendship or the connection that we have with him or whatever you want to call it, where his birthday wish videos are fucking hilarious because he's like half-assing them, but it's funny. Because yours, he was like, "Happy birthday, bro." And I don't know what else to say. And he's like, "Cheers."
Yeah, because it's like I'm off tour, so happy birthday.
Like, I love that.
Yeah. And then he says
I showed my friends at work that, and they're like, he seems pretty chill. I'm like, yeah, I met him. He knows who I am. I butchered his songs on guitar a few times.
I'm the one that's butchering his songs.
Yeah, you and me both.
I'm butchering them. I don't even put videos of me practicing them on at all. I'm like, no, it's not even anywhere. No, I can't. I couldn't even watch it myself.
Who gives a shit, man?
I'm trying.
You know who we should interview?
Who?
With our name being Pink Sock, we should interview, if he's still alive or she's still alive, the creator of Preparation H.
Who's that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I just want to interview him because, I mean, it'd be fucking hilarious to interview the creator of Ass Cream.
Is that what Preparation H is?
Yeah, Preparation.
I've not seen it here, so I don't know.
Preparation H is an ass cream for like hemorrhoids and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dead. He died in 91. That's sad. He was from Ohio, though. That's cool. I understand, though, because Ohio's a real pain in the ass.
I thought I need to invent a cream for this.
Yeah, why don't they use beeswax? Says Glitch.
So, since like 2023 has been a really good year for horror, so I did a top 5 horror movies for 2023, and I forgot one movie to put in for the top 5, and I fucking just remembered it last night.
Oh.
Evil Dead Rise.
That is a great fucking movie.
Yeah, but I'm just like, it couldn't be from this year. I'm pretty sure it was like 2022 or something. Goes, nah. And then I checked it and it was like 2023. I'm like, fucked up.
Evil Dead Rise, if I'm not mistaken, came out like maybe 6 months ago.
Yeah, something like that. Fuck, that was a good movie.
Like, I think it was a few months ago. I could be mistaken.
Yeah.
Like, I could be like very mistaken. I'm not sure. I'm a fuck up, bro. I just make shit up. I'm just a guy who says shit on TV.
All I know was on 2023, but Cocaine Bear was a fucking good movie too.
Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It was like the best movie of the year, hands down.
Okay, yeah. So is Velocipaster.
Velocipaster was fucking great, but it wasn't 2023, was it?
No, it was like maybe I don't know, like a couple of years ago, 4 years ago, maybe.
Damn, dude, that's fucking hot.
Yeah, maybe, but like, yeah, I put Saw X as number 1 because that was by far the best horror movie that came out this year, and Saw 11's coming out has been.
I've never seen.
I've not seen it. My daughter bought it.
Saw X is good.
Yeah,
Saw X is good. It's just a prequel from the first one.
Paul Peters, welcome in. Pleasure meeting you, brother. We are Pink Sock Podcast. We are just a wild, zany talk podcast. We have guests that we've had in the past. Go check us out over on YouTube and shit. We've had guests from the Alice Cooper group. We've had comedians like Lynn Ruth Miller. We've had all kinds of people on here. So welcome in. Shove your sock back inside and enjoy the show, I guess.
Yeah. Saw X was good. Then I put Thanksgiving at number 2.
She does. Naomi does live with 12 cats, and she yells at her kids on the porch.
Yeah, it's 13 cats actually. Yeah.
However,
I do yell at my kids plenty of times on the porch.
However, what she doesn't do is she has enough of a life to not troll people on the internet. But continue what you're saying.
She just washes laundries for 2 months. 2 months worth of laundry.
Yeah.
Continue what you're saying.
I put Thanksgiving at number 2 because I fucking love that movie.
That movie was fucking awesome.
Oh, dude. Thanksgiving at number 2, and then I put Scream 6 at number 3.
Scream 6, fair. That one was actually not my favorite of the Screams, of course.
No.
Scream is a weird series, though. It went from like being a serious horror movie. Well, kind of. It was a mock horror movie the whole time, but like it was a slasher. Then it became like a full-blown comedy, and then they introduced Jay and Silent Bob, and I don't know.
Yeah, and the third one, I think it was.
I don't know what the fuck's going
on. I need to go through my list again because I don't remember it.
Don't accidentally bring up your porn list because I can go through my favorites that was released this year. I really like Buttman and Throbbing, Return of the Poker. That was a good one.
I put Saw X as 1, Thanksgiving as 2. Talk to Me is an Australian psychological horror film. It's on Netflix right now. Really good. Watch it.
Is it about this guy that got kidnapped by a kangaroo? I think I've seen that one.
No, it's not.
Oh,
no, it's about a possessed hand.
It's Addams Family.
It's kind of like Idle Hand, and it's like related to the Addams Family.
Yeah,
and Evil Dead. I'll put Talk to Me, really good Australian horror film. Scream 6 at number 4 and Cocaine Bear number 5. I should have put Evil Dead Rise.
Are you a psychological guy, or are you more of like a real dark horror movie kind of guy?
Psychological. I have more love for now after watching Get Out.
See, I don't think this dude in the chat understands that I love being roasted. So you can just keep doing it because I fucking love it. No, look at this.
Roasted.
No, look at this. This is fucking hilarious. Because I've heard better. This dude's porn list. This guy with the weird hair looks like he makes love to fruit.
Makes love to fruit, right? Yeah, that's a new one. I've not heard that before.
I prefer banana peels because it feels so nice inside of there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, I make love to fruit, make love to your mom. I mean, I make love to a lot of weird things. So I mean, It is what it is. I look like the kind of guy. I look like a 70s porn star. Like I look like I've done some shit in my life and that I'm not proud of.
Lol.
But anyway, I love roasting myself. Nobody can say anything that'll hurt my feelings because I say the worse shit than that 2 inches from a mirror.
Well, it'll be like saying, "Hey, Mike, your hair looks like shit today."
Could roast a person other than the person, the roasting the self in the mind.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't even know what this guy looks like because he's using a fake animal, so that just means that he's afraid. But
he stole a koala from Australia.
It's all right, dude. You look like the kind of guy, Gorak, that, like, no offense or nothing, but you look like you might be a little lonely right now, and you might bang a koala. And I just want you to know that koala vaginas are not the best to go after. Not like I would know. I'm just saying that they might not be the best. But continue.
That's a red flag for me, then.
What, koala pussy is a red flag?
Yeah.
I have a question, Greg. I have a question.
Oh,
shit. Are there Amish people in Australia? I've been wondering that for like a few weeks.
Maybe.
Because
I haven't come across.
Yeah, because here in the States we have the Amish people that's in a horse and buggy. In Australia, do you guys like hop in pouches? Is that the Amish people?
No.
They hop in the little kangaroo pouch? Bounce around?
No.
Yeah, don't fuck a koala. They have the clap. That's what she said.
Fucking, what have you been watching on National Geographic? Like,
Shauna, hey girl, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I fucking love this guy. This guy's fucking.
Who, poor Peters?
Yeah, like he's not even funny, but it's like funny that he's trying. Nice to meet you guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's never a dull moment on Pink Sock, is it?
I don't know why, but like when people are assholes to me or trying to roast, I just laugh because it's funny. It's fucking stupid and funny. Shauna is amazing. She's a sweetheart. It's nice having her in the chat. So Gorak.
Mm-hmm. A question: are you still uploading stuff onto Spotify?
No. I'm gonna start again. I just kind of slacking because I need like a crew over here or some shit because like uploading to Spotify kind of like it's not hard, but we have so many episodes now that we have to like literally go in and upload each episode individually, and it takes like 20 minutes a piece, and like it's a process. Good evening, Cameron Mayberry, another great supporter of mine. I love that
Good morning,
dude.
Cameron.
Good morning, Cameron Mayberry. Isn't Mayberry that ship that that dude was on that he found in America in the Mayberry?
Maybe. But like,
Mayberry, the cornflower.
Maybe. Mayberry.
I do have a crew, but I don't use them the right way because I'm weird. I don't like asking for help, man.
How is the right way that we could be used? I wonder if he's got any ideas.
She might have some ideas. I mean, I'm gonna pull up my handcuffs, but I don't know if Gorak's boyfriend would like that.
No.
I'm just kidding, Greg. I'm just kidding. I don't mind. So
I want 2024. I want 2024 to be over now. Fuck this shit.
So my question to you. What's the topic of the day? The topic of the day is we're talking 2024 horror movies and whatever else, bro. I don't have a topic. I just wanted to see these people's beautiful faces because I miss
Mayflower.
I know it was the Mayflower. I was just fucking with them. That's how my humor works. I might have a bit of the tism. I just say shit I think is funny and people think I'm being serious. But it's a Mayflower, Mike. No, I know. Mayberry. Mayberry sounds like that place where Andy Griffith lived. I think that was Mayberry.
From Family Guy.
Yeah, I love you, Cameron. I think that dude
Cameron
that
knows your humour.
yeah, I love that dude. I know he does. I just like to explain my humor live because like we get people in here that think like they can roast me, which happens a lot, and I love it. I don't give a fuck. And I also love when we get those bots that are like, go on this website for some hot sex, and I'm like, not now. I'm working.
Didn't we get that on? Didn't we get that on the live stream one time? And it's just fucking bunch of scammers. Remember that?
Yeah, we got it from like five or six different accounts, and like I don't mind. It just gets annoying when I'm trying to like keep up with the other comments that actually matter. And
at least.
Continue.
Oh no, I was just reading what Paul Peters is putting up on the fucking.
I don't care.
I can't see it. So
when you have two first names, you get upset. Oh my god! Go ahead.
Yeah. Fuck. What I was gonna say. I can't remember. But anyway,
Cameron has a point. I'm the only person pulling off this beard in 2024. This beard died in 1970, and I'm bringing it back. Continue.
You're Frank Zappa. If Weird Al Yankovic and Frank Zappa had a baby, that's you.
And Lemmy, because I got that kind of like. I found out that you can be ugly as shit and still get ladies. All you gotta do is have the right mustache.
And warts.
And warts. You gotta have warts. I guess HPV's in.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Your beard looks like a beaver died on your face.
Your mom's beaver died on my face, but continue.
Yeah, she was my first kiss for New Year's here.
Go and pour yourself a drink, Paul.
Right on the pussy, but continue.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah, and I'll drink it. Yeah, no, I every time when I finish an episode, I just download the audio straight away and put it up onto the software that you tell me. Yeah, and then copy and paste the description and link, and boom, done.
I'll have to do that because they changed the way they do it. So I think it's easier to upload now. The way it used to be is like you had to type in the full description for each individual episode. You had, and I have like over 400 we got to go through, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Yeah,
I think now you just gotta have the episode number. Now you don't need the description.
I'll put the description and the number, so to know where I'm at and all that stuff. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this year with mine.
Me too, man. Because your show is nice.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. It's friendly. It's non-judgmental.
You want to know fucking something hilarious? And I'm gonna address this because I was gonna just ignore it. But what is up? What Mac? This guy, all right, is so okay. He said, "I recognize that weird hair now. Are you the star on How to Catch a Predator?" The star is the guy that's catching the predators, so that's how we found you. Anyway, so that would mean I'm the host of How to Catch a Predator, and you're here because you're a predator. Anyway, great roast on yourself. Mac is amazing. This dude actually, I asked for a coffee grinder one time, and he pulled through. But like before I found him, I had to go on Grindr, and I thought that's where they sold coffee grinders, but they're just friendly men trying to fuck me. And that ain't it. So Mac pulled through. I mean, he's a friendly guy that's trying to fuck me, but like at least he has a grinder. What I'm trying to say is we met on Grindr. No, I'm just kidding. He's a good guy.
And he gave you a free grinder.
I don't understand what Paul Peters is butthurt about. Maybe I slept with his girl. I don't know. But like, just from here on out, I'm just going to ignore what he says because it's not worth my time. I thought it was funny.
He must be bored and hating life right now because it's almost the end of the year for that guy.
I don't really mind, but like going into the new year, I'm just gonna ignore comments I get. I'll address it once because I think it's funny, but they just want attention. And if we quit giving them attention, they'll quit fucking doing it. So go fuck yourself, bro. I don't block people, Cameron, because the thing is that it's another view for me. Why am I gonna block a view?
Yeah.
He's literally helping me.
Hey, he's watching the shows, so he's giving us the views.
Yeah. He's helping us.
True.
The only way to hurt me isn't by leaving comments, it's by not fucking watching.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say the only way to hurt you is to shave your hair and shave your beard.
That too.
It's true, yeah.
Okay, Mac, one of these days you will, but you got to give me more drinks for that. And I don't even drink, so.
Me either. It's coming up to 8 years.
Bro, I haven't, like, I drink occasionally. Like, it's not that I don't drink at all, but, like, it's very rare. Like, I'll have a glass of wine maybe once a year.
Yeah. But it's been almost 8 years since I last touched a drink.
Is it?
Like, I used to love to drink.
Me too, but then I just got over it.
It was Monday when I last had a drink. It was Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Now, my mom recently, and Mac, I might need your help. I'll suck you off for it this time, I guess. My mom bought me coffee, and I was so happy. And I'm like, Mom, I appreciate it. But she accidentally bought beans instead of grounded coffee. So, like, I need a coffee grinder again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is... Okay. This is also glitch. She said, at least you don't have to worry about shaving your lower beard. I do shave my downstairs. Do you shave your downstairs, Gorak?
Yeah, all the time.
I meant like I meant your dick. Do you shave? Not like go downstairs and shave.
Yeah. It just gives it an extra centimeter bigger. Anyway, sorry about that, Naomi. But,
it's millimeter, bro. You're in Australia.
Yeah, I'm allowed to say it.
I shave, but it's weird for the ladies. You know what I mean? Because like I'm hairy. Like I'm hairy. I'm a hairy dude.
You're a fucking bear. That's why.
So like it makes my dick look like Jada Pinkett Smith. Like my shit looks like it has alopecia. Like, you know what I mean? Like my shit is bald. But it has a scar because did I tell you guys my story about how I how I met Paul's mother?
Is that a TV show?
We was hanging out, and me and this girl, and we was supposed to be friends with benefits, but she got kind of embarrassed because I was banging her, and we found out. I knew she had an IUD, but I didn't know that they could be dangerous. So we was banging, and I felt a pinch on my dick. I'm like, oh, that's weird, but I continued due to adrenaline. I'm like, we'll figure out what it is later. We figured out what it was later. I pulled out, and there's blood everywhere. And I'm like, oh, maybe she's on her period. I don't know. I went to the bathroom, and this fucker sliced me. Her IUD looked like I should have had 4 stitches. So like my little man looks like mini me. Like it has that little fucking scar, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I should call him mini me. Like it's awful. Like I could have been a porn star, but now my shit looks like she circumcised me, bro. Like it's fucking terrifying. Every time I hear IUD, I just have flashbacks to like Vietnam or whatever. Like I thought Teeth happened. You know that movie Teeth? I thought she just had teeth in there.
Oh god.
Yeah, I didn't know they could do that.
Apparently something to do with, I don't know if it's like if the man's too long, the woman's uterus is too low, one or the other happens and you knock it loose or it moves in there. Anything like that could happen and it will cut you. Usually it just tickles the tip. You know, kind of like what Greg does on weekends, tickles the tip. I love you, bro. But it's sliced. It's sliced and diced. Yeah, her vagina was Jeffrey Dahmer. Fucking ate my dick right up. Do you have any sex horror stories like that, guys?
No. Thank fuck for that.
I'll give you her number. Maybe she can help fix that. We were supposed to hook up again, but I think she got way too embarrassed. Either that she was fucking me or that like that happened. I don't know. I don't know which. Because we all get desperate. Yeah, like it is scary. Like I can only imagine what women go through getting stabbed on the inside. My fucking shit looked like I got a hand job from Freddy Krueger. Like it was horrifying.
I know. Well, he's one of my best friends, but at the time, there was this rumor going on about him how he broke his dick having sex.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've heard of that happening.
By the way, guys, today is the only time in history that we are going to see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 on our calendars.
Oh.
Yeah.
But continue, Gorak, with your story. I'm sorry, ADHD.
No, it's all good. There was like this rumor going around that I'm like, oh, this guy like broke his dick having sex, and then, yeah.
You can't break your dick though. There's no bone.
I think it's the tendons that can get.
Oh, you sprain your dick.
Get damaged.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Might be.
Sorry, that's fucking hilarious. He snapped his banjo.
He broke his string.
Yeah.
So I have a question. Am I an asshole for this? And this girl is probably listening, and I appreciate all of her support. She don't mind that I joke about this. There is this girl that I'm friends with, and she recently had some teeth removed. Right, like she has dental problems, and I'm glad she went through the procedure and she's doing the things she needs to do. But is it wrong of me to like want to make her a gummy bear? You know what I mean? Like I want like take them teeth out, girl, and just gum it. You know what I mean? Like go to Gummy Town on my. You know what I'm talking about, Naomi? I see that smile.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like I got laundry to do now.
I've
got laundry to do. I'm off.
Like, unlike Mac, I don't need to like find an older woman for her to remove her teeth. I can just find women with bad dental records, and I want it. Like I've heard, like it feels so good to get gummed. It's a gum job. Mac gets with older.
Too late for me, man.
It's a gum job. Would you like that, Gorak?
No, fuck no.
Why not? There's no teeth in the way. It's all gum. No. You're a child. I would. Like, I want to.
Images in my head now.
Like
as long as she doesn't have any stabbers left in those gummies.
Is it bad that like I started hitting on her during that period and I'm like, how you doing? You got no teeth now. Like, yeah, how you doing? I wanna.
You look 10 times sexier now.
Yeah, like fucking gum it. She's a very attractive woman. Like, I don't understand people that are like, oh, you don't have teeth, your teeth are bad, you're not attractive. Fuck that. Like, be an adult. Like, some people just can't help it.
Yeah. If somebody's a nice person inside, then that's important.
I mean, their insides are probably really good. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on now. If you ever reach to be 60, you're not going to get with a woman with false teeth. Like, you'd have a very small list of women that you'd get with at 60. I know Mac's not. I know you're not 60, Mac. I'm just saying, like, that's the type of age that like people would have false teeth, man.
I hope not.
Mac is actually like 37. Just living. What the hell?
We're ready to go.
I'm on the podcast. I told you I'm doing a podcast.
Well, then we're leaving because Willow's hungry.
Okay.
I'll see you later.
I'm getting off of here in like 15. You told me that we would leave whenever I'm done.
Well, you said you said.
Hi, Mom.
Sorry, guys. My mom's.
Hi.
I don't know why. My mom's giving me attitude because I'm doing a podcast and she knows I'm doing a podcast.
You're not on time for something. Is that why?
No, I'm on time. She literally told me that, like, we're leaving when I'm done, and now it's a problem. I don't know. But I'm gonna get off here, guys.
It's a mum thing, definitely.
It's all good. I need to go to sleep because I got work in like.
I need
Actually,
to
Paul Peters, I take care of my parents and help them financially because I'm not an asshole like you. But anyway, but
Poor
Happy
Peter
New
guys,
Year,
man. This guy,
everybody.
Happy New Year, Paul. Like, hopefully, 2024 is not going to be a cunt to you. So there you go.
I don't really hate on people or hate people that don't have a real profile picture because that just shows they don't have the nuts to show who they really are. I'm at least out here publicly doing what I love to do, and I have a lovely support system. So you're actually, whatever.
I wouldn't be so surprised. It's like one of those 12-year-old guys, like 12-year-old kids that will like bitch on you like an online gaming.
But I'm going to get off of here so I can have breakfast with my lovely parents. I love you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to have dinner with my family.
Love y'all.
And I'm going to bed because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Good night,
Love y'all.
Gorak.
Bye.
Bye.
See you guys. Much love.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.